Do you like your life? Honestly, do you? Or do you absolutely hate it? Welcome, this is Nikita. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs and leaders just like you discover their true life's purpose and live their dreams. Now, if you're like many people, you are grinding out, hoping that tomorrow, the next week, the next year, it's gonna get better. But I'm here to tell you it's not gonna get better if you don't start enjoying the process. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how good you're doing. If you don't like the journey, you're not gonna like tomorrow, you're not gonna like a week from now, you're not gonna like a year from now, because you don't know what it's gonna look like a year from now. Whenever you start making more money, all you shift to is a higher level of challenge and a higher level of problem. The only people that don't have problems are the people in the grave. Realize that problems are a sign of life. That's what one of my coaches says. And you know what? It's true. If you don't have any problems, that's because you're no longer on this plane of existence. But if you are facing something tough, then realize that's just part of your journey because everything is on purpose. Everything is truly on purpose. And if you're going through something tough, painful, fearful, then that is part of your journey. And your job isn't to not like it. Your job is to take a step back and look at it from a different angle and see what you can learn. There's always two sides to a coin. So, what is it that you're not seeing? How can you adjust your programming, adjust your thinking? How can you completely realign your mind, body, and soul so that way you do start enjoying the hard things? You do start enjoying the stretching, the training. And then, yeah, you get to play. But play is still part of the process, it's not the end goal. How can you enjoy that tough climb, not just the top? Because as soon as you get to the top, guess what? You're only 20% there. You still have to make it down. The hardest part about climbing or mountaineering is not making it to the top. It's about making it safely back. And the truth is, that is when the work really begins, once you made it to the top. Because now you're tired, you're exhausted, and all of your weight is going to be on your quadriceps. All your weight is going to be going down, and you're going to have a hell of a time. But if you don't enjoy the climb up, you're only enjoying the top, how do you know you're going to make it down safely, especially if you don't enjoy the downhill? You don't. Tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. So start enjoying today. So many people say, hey, once I make it here, I will be happy. Once I make it here, I will be peaceful. And if that's you, stop it. Stop it right now. You have to realize that the next second, minute, tomorrow, a year from now is not guaranteed. It truly isn't. So if you're having a challenge, instead of looking at it as a problem, look at it as a test. Look at it as the big boss in the video game you have to fight. Look at it as, hey, I didn't make it to the top this time, and that's okay, but I enjoyed the journey. Because the truth is, if you want to be peaceful, if you want to really enjoy life, you must start enjoying every single step of the process, and especially the tough things, especially the things you don't want to do, especially the training. The stretching can be kind of fun and loosens you up, but then the training is the hard part. Growing your mind, training your body, feeding your soul. Those can all be really tough. Facing yourself can be really tough. It can be painful and downright scary sometimes. But remember, all that fear is false evidence appearing real. So if you understand that fear is false evidence appearing real and pain is pushing against intense negativity, then you can let go. You can let go of the past, you can forget the future, and you can be here right now, grinding it out and enjoying the process, knowing that it's gonna make you harder, more resilient. It's going to let you grow and get to the next level. And then in the future, when you have something similar come up, you'll be like, that's cake. I got this. Truthfully, I'm not afraid of any future surgeries because I've already had 26. And I've already had some of the most painful and challenging surgeries you can possibly have. And the funny part is the last two surgeries I did without any painkillers afterwards. I didn't take ibuprofen, I didn't take any narcotics, I didn't even take the holistic substances because I really wanted to train my mind, to train my body in the deep, intense meditation that I've been practicing. I wanted to put that to the test. I wanted to say, hey, I've been doing the crazy self hypnosis for years. Can I really use this to go so deep into my pain until it disappears? And the answer is yes. That's how I know it's possible. I first discovered it when I was much younger and I had all the surgeries. But then I realized that it can be systematized, that it can be engineered, that every single time you go deep into your physical, emotional, or psychological pain, and you go deep to the point where it no longer affects you, it becomes a part of you, then the pain disappears. And yes, it can take hours, but it can also take seconds, especially if you've been practicing it. Thank you for watching. This is Russ Nikita. Until we meet, stay peaceful. Let's go.